So this is actually really interesting, and contrary to popular belief, because now I'm magically a PlayStation hater, I hope it's true, because I want to see third-party ports run great on both next-gen consoles. Let's get into it.
Skip it up and that up.
This video is brought to you by ExpressVPN, and I have $1 million question for you. Would you ever walk outside naked? Let's just pretend you said no. Well, if you send data over an unencrypted internet connection, guess what? It's the equivalent of you going outside naked so everyone could see what you're packing. I'm not packing much. But with a VPN, it creates a secure tunnel from your device to the internet. So it puts clothes on your internet connection so you're not naked online. Hey, did you know that in the United States that ISPs could sell your data to corporations so they know your private business? Isn't that fun? Well, ExpressVPN puts a stop to that by encrypting all your data and rerouting your connection through their servers. So your ISP will have nothing to sell about you. I actually use ExpressVPN while I'm gaming because you want to hide your IP address, because if someone finds it out and they're mad at you in Call of Duty, they could send a direct denial of service attack to your house and shut your internet off. So I always use it when I'm gaming online. ExpressVPN has the fastest speeds, 24/7 customer support, and they're the top-rated VPN provider by CNET, The Verge, Wired, TechRadar, and many more. ExpressVPN is super simple to use. You click one button and your internet connection is fully protected. Find out how you can get 3 months of ExpressVPN free by clicking the link in the description below. That link is expressvpn.com/RTU to get 3 months free. So there has been much debate about the hardware differences in between the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X when it comes to graphical performance, because as I'm looking here, the GPU inside of the Series X has 12 teraflops of compute performance, and the PlayStation 5 at its top frequency, because it's going to have a variable frequency, the GPU and CPU in the PlayStation 5, at its peak, it's going to be 10.3 teraflops of compute performance. So there's also more compute units inside of the Series X compared to the PlayStation 5. There's 52 compute units in the Series X. There's 36 in the PlayStation 5. So there's a lot of people, including me, I'll be the first to admit it, that's like, man, I mean, it's enough of a difference that there should be noticeable performance gains. I understand the SSD inside of the PlayStation 5 is faster, but would that necessarily make up for the difference in graphical compute performance between the Series X and PlayStation 5? I don't know. I'm not a hardware engineer, but on paper, the Series X, the Xbox Series X seems noticeably faster. How will that relate to real-world game performance? Well, according to the Dirt 5 devs over at Codemasters, it's not really going to make a difference. This is what Dirt 5 lead designer Mike Morton had to say about the two different consoles. From development and gameplay perspectives, it doesn't really have an impact. When it comes to tuning, tweaking, and optimizations at the end of the game, it might mean slightly less work for one platform. Now, Dirt 5 is coming out to the PS4, Xbox One, and PC November 6th, and it's going to be a launch game for both the Series X and S and PlayStation 5. When the Series X and S launch on November 10th, Dirt 5 will be there. Same with the PS5 and PS5 Digital Edition on November 12th. You'll be able to get Dirt 5. So my point being is that it's not that this is like an exclusive Microsoft game or a timed exclusive or anything like that. So they don't have a hat in the ring anywhere to either kiss Microsoft's ass or kiss Sony's ass. And it's not their white knighting for Sony. They're just saying, look, we have both dev kits. We're using both pieces of hardware. It's not really that big of a deal. The differences aren't that big. We're just letting you know. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I want to see everyone get great third-party ports. I want to see games run as well on the PlayStation 5 that they are in the Series X. And the other thing, too, is you have the Series S to account for, too. So, if anything, the bottleneck would be not the PlayStation 5. It would be the Series S that would hold up development. But hopefully it doesn't, because the Series S seems like a hell of a value. And this is good news, because if third-party ports look almost identical on both platforms, that isn't a reason to get the PS5 over the Series X or vice versa. Third-party games will probably run just fine no matter which console you get. So you could, if this is true, and other developers say it too, everyone can breathe a sigh of relief. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one.
Hey, if you enjoy my content, consider becoming a Review Tech USA member. I'll have a link below in the description. I live stream now on this channel all the time, and it gives you access to cool emoticons to use as well while I live stream. Again, link below in the description. Thank you for your continued support.